What is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today I'm going to be playing some Skewed World, which is one of the hardest maps in all of Geoguessr. For context, the world record is 21 countries in a row, which is really incredibly low when you consider how many attempts have been made and how many fantastic players there are in the community. We're going to be trying to break that today. I think it's breakable with the right seed. We're just going to have to see if we get lucky or unlucky today, but it also requires skill, and so hopefully I can make some nice guesses today. It's always fun when I do this map. Let's see. First one here is fairly easily Russia, I would say. So these kind of like white brick buildings in the background definitely remind me of like the Dagestan area down here, Derbent or Mahakashkala, or however you pronounce it. And it was actually in Bishkek. Okay, excellent start. Well, you know, we can move past that quickly. This is a Slovenian domain name here, so I think Slovenia might be the best option. It's probably there or Austria, and I guess, you know, we just have to trust that it's Slovenia on an occasion like this. It was Slovenia, SI, so that's a good start, apart from the first round. This one looks to me like Spain or Italy or something, maybe like that, maybe Greece, something Mediterranean here. Now, houses, yeah, I think could be like Italian or Spanish in my opinion. And the kind of darker soil does remind me more of Spain, I think, so I'll just go for it. But yeah, it could easily be Italy here as well. It was Spain, very nice. We moved to 2. Okay, so let's work it out here. Next one, looking like maybe Argentina. Where's the sun? The sun is the most, like, this is the map that has the most importance on the sun. And so it looks to me like the sun is pretty much east in here, not that useful, all in all. Does it skew north or south? Maybe, I don't really think it does, unfortunately. Maybe slightly northern, but yeah, I think it's going to be Argentina anyway. I mean, the white outer line makes sense. Shouldn't be South Africa at least. Could be US, but prefer Argentina, I think. And it was Argentina. Very nice. Okay, moving to 3, so already a significant way there. The next one's tough, though. This could be a number of places. Yeah, I thought of Taiwan. Don't really like that anymore. Iceland is possible, but I don't think you'd have this many flowers or this much, like, I think it's agriculture, so I don't think Iceland anymore. I also thought of, like, US. Possible. What about Turkey? Turkey also seems quite possible to me. So yeah, many options here. Maybe even Russia. I think Turkey's quite decent, although why is it so flat to the north here? That is also definitely, a spanner in the works. So I might go for Turkey here, fully expecting it to be wrong. I think this one is kind of workoutable. Well, we have a bit of red soil here. Why not Brazil? I think Brazil kind of makes more sense than anything I've mentioned. Yeah, I don't know, Russia or Brazil. I don't know. I'll just go for Brazil here. And it was Russia. Yeah, I kind of had it on the tip of my tongue because I thought it was quite possible. But okay, I mean, that was a really difficult round. You kind of have to get better rounds than that. That's pretty, it's definitely marginal whether that's gettable. Anyway, next one here is not skewed at all. It's just Russia, so we take those. The next one looks like US or Canada. Probably Canada, I guess. Just gives me a bit of a north vibe with this fence, but easily US as well. I'll just go for Manitoba here. And it was actually in Kingston, Ontario, so we take that. We're on 2. This one is like a bit of a Bolivia-Peru toss-up. Sun seems to be more northern, so that fits for both countries. Maybe it's more Bolivian. I don't know. Like, this is, again, difficult. I'm sure there's, like, a difference in the ditches. I feel like ditches is more of a Peru thing, but can easily be Bolivia, too. And it was nice. I just got the vibe more. Okay, next one here. Okay, difficult. I would say maybe, like, Uganda, Kenya are most likely here. Maybe Uganda's quite decent, actually. Ghana or Nigeria are also outside possibilities. I mean, it is big hills out there to the north. But can't really go past Uganda at this point. It's like very red soil, and architecture looks African to me. It could also be like Argentina Panhandle or Brazil, but I just find those a bit less likely with this house. I still want to try Uganda here. We'll see. And it was Uganda. Nice. That's a pretty good guess. I don't think there was actually that much going there. Next one here, probably like Norway or Sweden. Might prefer Sweden. A lot of red brick here. Would be like South Sweden, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We do have a Volvo, so that's nice. But apart from that, it's really not too much going on here, huh? I think I'll just go for Sweden and hope for the best here. Let's see. Okay, well, Sweden. Even a nice guess. So that's really nice. We get 20k and we get 5 countries in a row. Let's just do that again 4 times and then we're on the record sheets. And we have a Colombia. I've had this round before, I swear I've had this round before. I don't remember where it was. It's Colombia or maybe Chile here. Probably Colo. Or what about New Zealand, actually? I mean, the fence looks kind of South American, but the landscape looks quite New Zealand-like. I still think Colombia or Chile are better here. So what about the sun? Sun's pretty solidly north. So maybe it's Chile, but these hills are kind of shaped more like a Colombian one. So if I look on the right-hand side of the screen, I easily like Chile better. If I look on the left, I like Colombia better. I think I might trust the sun here, because most of Colombia is in the northern hemisphere. I'm going to go for Chile. And it was New Zealand after all. Wasn't a very New Zealand-looking fence to me, but hey, that's okay. Let's move on here. We move past it. Honestly, going quickly at the start is really the best option, so I'll move fast. It's a Ukrainian or a Russian house here. Right, I think I'd lean Ukraine, like Odessa or something like that, but easily Russian as well, so that's the problem here. We'll see. And it was actually Ukraine, but north. Wouldn't have expected that. The next one here is going to be, is it Andorra? I think Andorra fits best here, even though it is very rural. I don't know. Could be elsewhere. Could be like North Italy or something like that. We'll see here though. It was Andorra. Very nice indeed. Okay. Next one here. Turkey. I think this is like a Turkish metal pole, probably. Other things are possible. Bulgaria is quite possible. We have a lot of red roofs there, which is a bit concerning. Like white architecture, red roofs, not something you see a whole lot in Turkey, I feel, but still possible. It's not like a lot of apartment buildings either. But like I'm trying to think of, like, I'm trying to place this pole. Would it be like in Greece? Maybe Greece, but or maybe like Croatia or something like that is more likely. I don't know, it's difficult. Like when they added a whole bunch of Gen 4 in different European countries, this map got a whole lot more difficult because every Gen 4 round now is just an absolute toss-up. But I don't know, do I actually manage, like, can we see any mosques or anything like that? I don't see any mosque in the distance. That could even be a church, but I don't think it is. You know, I could really switch to Croatia. I'm gonna go for Turkey anyway, but maybe like all the way out here. And, oh man, it's just on the border in Bulgaria. Makes sense. Bit of like Greek-influenced architecture, but like a very like Turkish landscape. And we lose there. But hey guys, I think I'm playing well. I think like I'm in the kind of form on Geoguessr right now where I could take this record. It's going to take some grinding though. I do think I could. Okay, next one here is like some kind of pine forest. I'll just go Colombia. It could be anything here. We're on 0 though. We just go. And it was actually Bhutan. Makes sense. Next one here, maybe like Greece or Turkey or Bulgaria. I like Greece the best out of the 3, I think. We'll see here, though. And it was actually Corsica. Okay, interesting. Definitely a difficult one. It reminded me of Taiwan, I can't lie. Definitely feels Asian. But the Big Ditch, I don't know if that's that Taiwanese. Could even be like Peru or something. I don't know. We'll see here. It was actually Taiwan, though. We'll take it. Big green rolling hills here. Really nothing more, though. This house kind of looks European, if anything. What do you do? Where do you have big green hills like this? Maybe like North Romania, North Austria? Kind of feels good here, I feel. South Slovakia, Czechia, Hungary, France, all options here. So you can see this map, it gets difficult. But okay, I think I will decide on, could even be, it's quite Danish, isn't it? Is it a bit of a tall hill for Denmark, though? I might try Denmark here. It kind of feels best out of anything I mentioned, actually. Oh, it was just Czechia. Okay, makes sense. I mean, really, it's a difficult round there. Next one here, probably Peru. Outside possibility of Bolivia or something like that. I think we just go Peru on around like this. Big canyon kind of things going on here. Actually, Chile. Near Santiago. Interesting. Yeah. Gettable certainly, but I just didn't think of it. Okay, this one looks like Chile again, surely, unless it's UAE or something. And it was Chile. Excellent. We're 54 kilometers away. Let's see if we can get another good score. That's difficult. So rocks on the side of the road. Could be like Slovakia or something like that. Could be like Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria. We have a lot of black splodges on the road. I'll try Bulgaria for that reason. Not really too confident here. It was actually Estonia. Okay. Not a good guess. I mean, we couldn't really see much. Neither can we see much here. Maybe like North Kolo or Philippines. Which is actually going to be somewhere in Thailand. Okay. Definitely difficult. Next one here, are we looking at Bhutan again? That feels decent to me. I think I would guess like South Bhutan here, or somewhere where it's like you can't really see the mountains too much, so like down here or something like that. Okay, actually just, wow, on the island here, that makes a lot of sense, but just nothing I could really think of. We're on a beach here. We have ocean south. I thought of like Bangladesh. I don't know, this round's just impossible. Let's just go for Bangladesh. I don't think it's actually there, but we'll see. Peru was not one of my thoughts. I thought of Ecuador as my second choice, but not Peru, so that's unfortunate. Okay, next one here. This is gettable. A bunch of architecture. Maybe like Ukraine or Yeah, like Ukraine or Balkan, probably. May opt for Ukraine on this occasion, I think. Just something about the apartment reminds me of, like, somewhere out here or something. Okay, was Ukraine. Very nice. We'll definitely take that. Venetia. And this is, like, United Kingdom, maybe? Like the rock wall here with like the moss on it, definitely, or like the kind of ivy on it makes me think of the UK, but of course there are like 10 countries that are possible here. Okay, why not? I mean, any of the countries around the UK are completely possible here, but I'm going to try it anyway. And it was actually in Northern Ireland, but not the Northern Ireland that we wanted it to be in. So we're back to the drawing board here. This is Japan. We love Japan because it provides us with an easy country because of the low camera. I'll try Tokyo here. And it was Tokyo. Very nice indeed. Moving on to the next round. It's somewhere on this peninsula in Russia, I think. This is exactly how you would expect it to look there. For going kind of... I don't know, we'll say we're there. And it was indeed right there. Very nice indeed. Good score. The next one here looks like UAE. I would say like normally you'd be more urban in Qatar. So yeah, I think with the yellow outer lines, we basically have to be in the United Arab Emirates here. And let's just click over here somewhere. And we were. So that could have been a really super score had we had these 3 rounds starting off as here. Let's see what we get on the next 2, because it could be a super like a score if it's not for a round like this. Okay, but what do we actually prefer here? A lot of pines is interesting. I don't really know. Like, I don't think United Kingdom feels that good, to be honest. But then, I don't really know what does. Maybe Ireland is better, but this much, like, weeds, I don't know. It feels a bit warmer to me. Maybe, like, Romania, but don't really love that. Not really too much coming to mind here. It could even be, like, Colombia or something on a completely different continent. I don't even mind that at all, but I think I'll go for Romania. Why not? Let's give it a go. And it was actually United States there in Pennsylvania. Actually, United States is a pretty good call there, just because it's such a big country. But, okay, didn't think of it. Next one here. Architecture is kind of confusing me. It looks Asian, right? But I don't really know where this would be in Asia. Probably actually just Brazil or something. Just based on landscape and everything. I mean, we have quite a few palms. There could be, like, North Argentina as well. Panhandle Argentina is actually very possible. But overall, I think I will go for South Brazil here. Is it bad? No, it's good. It's good. That was a hard one. The houses looked Asian to me. Next one's low cam, and we have the front of like a lorry there, which looks like a European one. Is that right? I think so. Regardless, I'm going to go for Switzerland because like the big rocky mountain cliff face here feels very Swiss as opposed to Japanese. Okay, next one here. It's gettable. It's gettable. Feels like Luxembourg or Belgium or France to me. It feels very Luxembourgish, but do we want to go in such a small country? I don't know. I feel like it's Luxembourg. That's my honest opinion here. Let's see if I'm right about that. It was Luxembourg. No, it wasn't. Okay, it was very close to Luxembourg in Belgium, I guess, but no cigar on this occasion. Still just grinding, guys. You need to wait for the good seed. Trust me. We're going to get a good streak going here just soon. I think Thailand here. It was Thailand. Very nice. Okay, so we're back to 1. That had some potential, that seed. I was definitely calling the right areas a lot of the time. This is some winter coverage in what's presumably Bishkek or something like that. I think this time we actually are going to identify Kyrgyzstan. Do we have like that pale brick again? We kind of do, but this time it's not Russia for sure. Okay, next one here, Argentina or Uruguay. We have like thickets, or like not thickets, but like clumps of trees here in a way that's very typical of Uruguay, but it is so flat that I want to go Argentina here actually. Can see either. Honestly, this is like a very much a toss-up. It's probably near the border, if I'm honest. It's not. That's good. Okay. Very good. Next one here, maybe Curacao with such big cacti. Otherwise, other option is probably like Mexico. So sun there is kind of hard to read. Maybe it's a little bit further south, right? So that would lead to Northern Hemisphere, which fits for both countries or both places. I think with this many cacti, I have to lean Curacao. Even though it's not typical, I have to lean Curacao here. Yeah, it's just something you really see so often in Curacao, and it was very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, that's a good score as well. Moving forward here, what are we gonna get? Some Canada action, or is it? Yeah, it's Canada, right? That's what I'm thinking here because we got this like little mushroom on top of the pole here, very typical of Canada. Red soil here, winter coverage. I don't know exactly where it is. Maybe like far west Ontario or something. But, I don't know, it can still be US, can be North US here, so would not be surprised if we're like the other side of the border. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, it just feels more Canadian to me overall, so I have to go for it. Let's see. It was Canada. It was kind of that red soil you see out here, actually, so that makes sense. We're on 5, see? We're actually getting there. And this is Taiwan. Very nice, okay. We've got the Taiwanese pole there with the red and, with the blue and the black and the yellow. Excuse me, black and yellow. Okay, on 6. Using all my brain power for Geoguessr and none of it for commentary at the moment. Okay, rumble strips. I would say this is US, actually. Very difficult without the rumble strips, but I want to say that this is more the style you see in the US than in Europe. So, could be Europe. I'm prepared for it to be Europe, but I'm going in Pennsylvania regardless. And it was. It was Tennessee. Very good. We'll take that. Okay, and we got a Spanish sign. Guys, it's happening. I'm telling you. We struggled through the start of this, and we're going to make it happen now. So, anything else possible? It could still be Romania. Romania grows a lot of these sunflowers, and they have like thick red borders as well. Not as thick as this though. I don't think so. And is this like a unique blood for like Zaragoza province or something like that? That's my attempt at Spanish pronunciation. I think it might be like this province or this province or this province or something. Okay, nice. It was very nice. Okay, remember that one. We'll take it. Next one here. Oh, it's gettable. I like this. It's not just staring at some leaves. So options: New Zealand. Yes. UK and Ireland, maybe. Chile, yes. Wish it wasn't a cloudy day, that would be so useful here. I think New Zealand's best, though. It just reminds me of New Zealand. It's kind of like that last New Zealand we lost on. I don't really like anywhere else in Europe with this fence and stuff like that. It doesn't really feel up to me. So I think that's what we go for here. Now, is that too hasty? It's definitely not Australia. Not enough, like, eucalyptus trees, I think. It could be, like, North Island, New Zealand, I think. That's really the best option. Chile, second best option. Anything else, probably less likely. So, it's one of those classic toss-ups. I think it all feels a bit more New Zealand. Just kind of reminds me of Australia in a way. So, I'm going to try it here. Let's see. And it was New Zealand. Let's go. It was North. Yeah, I got that vibe. Something about, like, the trees in the background felt a bit Australian, but they weren't quite. So, I knew it was probably North Island. Ooh, this is gettable too. This looks like a very, like, Turkish curb to me. But I guess it could be, like, pretty possible in the Middle East as well. So, Turkey-Israel toss-up here, I would say. Architecture gives me nothing here, honestly. It would be nice if I could see a mosque or something. We do not. No minarets to help us out here. Could even be the tracker in Lebanon, but surely that feels quite unlikely. I don't know. I feel like I just know this curb is in Turkey, and I don't really know if it's in Israel, so I pretty much have to go Turkey here. Jordan is also possible. It could be like Jerash. That's pretty, like, it could be Amman or Jerash. Neither of which I feel like this architecture fits as well with, but maybe it does fit quite a bit better for Israel. I don't know. I think I'm gonna trust and go Turkey here. It's not easy. We'll see though. It was Turkey. Nice. Ankara there. So we are on 10, guys. Let's go. And this one's gettable too, though more difficult, it must be said. Okay, this fence is like super Asian, right? And why am I getting like an immediate like Kuala Lumpur vibe here? I don't know. Is that at all accurate? It's too like scrappy, and clearly we have barbed wire, so it's too scrappy for like Singapore. But it kind of looks like Singapore in a strange way. It could be. It's probably a bit poor for Taiwan as well. It could be Philippines. It could. Thailand is not out of the question in my eyes. But yeah, neither of those fit quite as well as Malaysia in my opinion. I think. You know, it'd be nice to exit full screen and just get a little bit more of a picture here, but you have to stay full screen for the world record attempt. I don't know. It's. I couldn't be sure here. I couldn't be sure. It could even be South America. I just feel like this golden topped little fence here just reminds me more of Asia. I don't know about you guys, if you guys agree with that, but yeah. Okay, I think I will go for Malaysia here. Yeah, Taiwan is my second option, but I just don't like that as much. I don't think I do. So, well, let's go for it here. What about Indonesia, though? I don't know. It doesn't feel Indonesian to me. I don't think so. It honestly feels more South American than Indonesian for whatever reason. Like, the barbed wire is a bit South American, huh? So if it was... Okay, let me just, like, go with that kind of thought direction first. If it was South America, it would be, like, Mexico? No, I don't think this fence... Like, okay, I can definitely see South America were it not for this fence, but no, I don't think I can go for it. Okay, I'll go Malaysia here. Feels pretty risky, but I'm going to try. And okay, it was Hong Kong, man. Yeah, if someone mentioned Hong Kong, I could have definitely gone for it. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, it did feel like Taiwan, definitely. But it felt not quite right. I don't really think we can beat ourselves up about that too much. But guys, thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end. I appreciate it very much. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And let me know if you want to see me get this world record. So guys, until next time, goodbye.